What's going on, guys? Matt Fox here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm sitting here in my office about to do a workout, and I thought I would do something different for a video today. I wanted to do it on motivation. Recently on my Instagram I ran a bit of a survey with you guys and got some questions so I could know a bit more about what you wanted from me and how I could help you. And a lot of you guys responded. It was a common theme actually. Some of the biggest things holding you back was motivation or lack thereof. So today's video I wanted to speak to you about ways to hold the motivation, to get the motivation back if you've lost it, and really keep it driving you forward to hit your goals. It's not always easy. Everyone suffers from lack of motivation, so I thought instead of doing a workout video, I wanted to speak to you about this, because if you're not motivated, you're not going to do the workout. So what's the point of making the workout video? You've got to get there and want to do it at the start. Before we get into it, guys, though, don't forget to like this video if you find it useful, and subscribe to my channel for weekly videos every Thursday. Come Saturday, we are heading off as a family, Vilda, I and Harley, overseas for a 4-month trip. So the content we are going to make should be pretty epic. There's probably going to be more videos than the one a week too, so do not forget to subscribe. Don't miss it. We'll be doing all things workout, family, lifestyle related in some pretty epic places. I'll be doing some vlogs too, so it should be unreal, and I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy coming along for the ride. So subscribe to that. Now let's get into the top tips to keep motivation. The first tip about motivation, and it all revolves around goal setting, is to set them. Like, it sounds simple, I know, but if you don't have a clear set of goals, then you are going to lose motivation, because what are you working out for? What are you training for? What are you getting up early or staying up late at night for? You need to know your why. And it's not just one goal at the end of the rainbow. You need to break these goals down and be specific. Talking weekly goals, daily goals even. So daily, weekly, monthly, half yearly, yearly, you can go all the way up. You can go, where do you see yourself in 10 years if you want, but you need to have those goals, and it's really important to write them down too. It becomes real, I think, if you write them down. It's a very important thing. I have them and I put them somewhere where I can see them daily, so that's another tip that I recommend. But if you have them written down, it becomes real, somewhere where you see it every day too, to remind yourself. That is another great way to keep pushing and help you keep motivated. Tip number 2 is to put an expiration date on these goals. So put a deadline, because as the saying goes, a goal without a deadline is just a dream. So if you don't put a deadline onto your goals, then it can always be open-ended, and you can always say, oh, it's all right, I'll get to it tomorrow, I'll get to it next week, I'll get to it next month. And in the end, as it happens to all of us, it never does happen. So if you say, I want to be able to do 20 push-ups in a row in 3 months' time, you know in 3 months what you want to do. And if you don't do it, you're going to be letting yourself down. So that is super important, guys. Set a date. Write it down. Put the date that you want to accomplish it by. Look at it every morning. That is very important. So tip 3 for keeping motivated when it comes back to goal setting is to have a mix of internal goals and external goals. What I mean by that is what you want for yourself, what drives you, and then if you've got something outside of you which motivates you, maybe that's a new job, to lose 10 kilos, to, get a pay rise even. That's an external motivation. I believe that 90% should be an internal motivator, but to have 10%, even 15% externally to help motivate you is a good reason. One of the external drives for me to continually improve my health, fitness, and become a positive role model is for my family and for my son Harley. So that is a good external motivator. So if you guys have family or children that you want them to look up to you, then by all means, that is probably the best external motivator. But it does have to come from within, because if you're only doing it for someone else, at the end of the day, you probably will not keep it up. So remember that the internal drive, the internal goals have to come from you. Oh, here we go, guys. This is a little bit of a harder one, and one that we don't like to do as human beings, and that is to set goals that push your limits. Whether that is making you uncomfortable physically or even mentally, getting outside of your comfort zone, that is where you're going to grow. Nothing comes from staying within your comfort zone. If you want to grow, you want to improve at something, you've got to continually challenge yourself, or it's not going to happen. An example for me is doing a video like this right now. I'm talking to you guys, I'm giving you information that has helped me, and I'm continually improving on that daily, getting out of my comfort zone, speaking more in front of people. In return, I get amazing comments, love and support from all you guys, and you're telling me how much it's helping you, and that's what makes it worth it. So push yourself, set goals that will really challenge yourself. Daily little things add up. Whether you say hello to a stranger, or you do that extra 10 minutes of cardio or core workout, whatever it be that is hard and puts you out of your comfort zone, go do that, because at the end it will add up and be all worth it. So the fifth and final tip in staying motivated comes back around to an earlier tip I gave about writing down the goals, and that is reevaluating them. If you knock them off, say you've got a 3-month goal and you knock off that goal in 2 months, well, you're not going to coast along for another month and say, okay, that's 3 months. You want to continually check on your goals, tick them off, if you will, physically on that note or computer that you've written it down on, and reset goals. Have a think about where you want to be next and keep moving forward, because without that, you will stand still. So they are my 5 top tips for keeping motivation. Be aware that it is normal to lose motivation, to not feel like training. But if you have these reasons and these goals as to why, what your why is, it will make it a lot easier. Sometimes you could just be feeling super fatigued and you might need a few days off, and you need to up your diet, eat some more food. There's a lot of different reasons. You could be overtraining. I'll do another video on how to spot overtraining. But for now, on keeping motivated, that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You got a little bit of helpful information. I really hope you do. These things have helped me in the past. So I'm hoping it'll do the same for you. Give the video a like, thumbs up. I appreciate you guys watching and your support, and subscribe if you haven't already. The next videos coming over the next 4 months really are going to be pretty epic. I'm going to try and create some cool stuff for you guys. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next week.